Hello, everyone. In this video, I would like to share some use of algebra tiles in the polypad for binomial expansion and corresponding factorizations. Okay, now this is the polypad page. And here you will see a list of different tools. And within the categories of algebra, you can find some algebra tiles, right? And first of all, let's try some expansion ideas. You can take out pieces like this, x squared, and then x, right? And then you can drag more. Let's say we may want to have 6, okay, x bars here, right? Now, of course, when you first use it, you can discuss with the students what these different rectangles may mean, okay? And then based on the length and the area. And now we can have 5, okay? Say, so these are some blocks that you can just drag or copy easily from one to another. Well, you can put it together. Well, maybe something like this. And you can turn it. And now we can now put these units there. Okay. So you will have a rectangular arrangement. And let's use the line segment to mark. I have to change the color to black one to mark the length here above and on the left. Okay. And for the segment here, you can also give a label. Okay. And probably in this case, the length is x plus 5. And this here, you can take it as x plus 1. Right. So the whole arrangement here shows that the total area could be written as x plus 5 on one side and then x plus 1 on the other side. Okay, it's a product of x plus 5 and x plus 1, the whole rectangle. And while you may also, of course, write in another way. So we have one x squared piece and then 6 bars altogether, 6 bars of x, okay, and which will give an area of 6 times x, and then 5 units. Okay, so there are 2 ways to represent these total area, total tiles, okay, areas of these tiles. All right, now let's try another example. Here, maybe we would like to have another slightly different expressions. Okay, so you just change a little bit. Okay, let's try to get the tiles that we want. All right, once again, we want 6x, and well, you can use the copy button to make it faster. Okay, so the x squared plus 6x and then plus 8. So maybe you want to create quickly 8 tiles. This can be done in this way, something like this, right? So all these are individual blocks, okay, and representing x squared plus 6 plus 8. Well, maybe we can ask the student, can we rearrange it into a rectangle all together using these pieces? And this time, how will you arrange the green tiles and the orange tiles, right? Now, of course, you can give some time for students to have a trial and then see what they come up with, okay? And see whether they will notice that this time you have to arrange in this way, right? So that you will have another different rectangle, right? And based on this, you may also discuss how to rewrite it in this factorized form. That means a big rectangle, okay? So we can now put it here as x plus 4 times x plus 2. Okay, so this is a second example. Now let's try one more, but using a slightly different tools in the polypad. Okay, let's put here. Well, we have x squared, and let's try some. Let's see, maybe this time I want 11. Okay, bars. Okay, so I make it more quickly. Now I have 8, and let's do 3 more, right? So it should be total of 11, right? So you can have a count and see whether it's 11 bars here. All right, and now we would like to add some more units, but this time because we may want to do more, okay? So we go to the number tiles in the polypad, right? Which looks quite similar actually, okay? And when we can drag one whole slot of 10 units immediately, right? That will make quicker, okay, to come up with more units. So I can now try to, right, duplicate. So we have 30 here, but I don't need so many. So I split the last one into individuals. And in fact, I just want 4 of them, okay? So you can see clearly that I have 24 units here, even though we don't have label for this, okay? But it is the same as the one above. Okay, so how can we, okay, let's put here. I think we can see that the total going to black one, all right. Oh, sorry, I should try again. Yes, the black. So we have x squared and 11x, and altogether 24 units. All right, and so can we also rearrange it into a big rectangle, one big rectangle? How should we arrange the green x bars? Now this time we may come back to the total of unit here to see in what way you can create a rectangle on the top bottom right corner. And how can we explore quickly? Now we have separate bars, but we can actually merge them as number tiles. This is the properties of number tiles in polypad. Okay, now we purge it together, then you have 22 tens plus 4, that's 24. But if you drag this handle, then you can easily find that it can be rearranged into some other number of rows and columns, all right? For example, it can be 9 times 2 plus 6, okay? But of course, you may be interested more specifically, how give me a rectangular array. So could it be 12 times 2? Maybe you can discuss with the student here. Or should it be, let's say, 3 times 8? Or maybe 6 times 4, and so on. Okay, so you can play around with this. Of course, after some exploration, you will find that x times 3 would be a suitable arrangement. Okay, so let's try it here. This is 8 of them. I think we have x here on one side, and then turn the other one. Now we turn it around and then put it under. Okay. And see whether it can fit. All right, so it looks very nice. So once again, you may have a, let's say, a big rectangle to cover it, right? And then try to remind the student that this is the same as x plus x times x plus 3, okay? So I hope this demonstration will be useful for you to think about how to use the algebra tiles and some other correspond or relevant tools in polypad, okay, for this kind of polynomial or algebra manipulation. All right, so this is